another Michael's Guitar Reviews. And today we have a budget guitar, a budget bass guitar. This one is of course the Squier Affinity, and it's the PJ bass. That's to say it's based on the Fender Precision and has the well-known split Fender Precision pickup, but it also has a bar type jazz pickup fitted closer to the bridge. We'll go through in some detail, have a look at the guitar and see what it sounds like, and then we'll come up with a verdict. First of all, the headstock is absolutely traditional, something that you'll all recognise if you've seen Fender bass guitars before. This particular one's got a nice little addition of a glossy finish just to the headstock front, and alongside that is a good quality string tree. It's got traditional open backed tuners. These work well. They've got a reasonable amount of material on there, so they're not by any means thin or delicate. They look like they're up to the job. And of course we've got the hole in the centre of the capstan on the tuners to allow you to put the string end down there to stop it just waving about and keep it nice and secure. The nut is cut precisely, although there does tend to be a slight favour away from the edge on the high G string, just moved in a little bit. The neck is made from maple, and it also has an integrated part of that is the maple fingerboard with the normal dot position markers. There's a skunk stripe on the back that covers up the truss rod for adjusting the neck. One thing I do want to say here, just whilst we're talking about the neck, is the width of the nut is about 1.61 or 1.63 inches according to the manufacturers. Now, this is slightly wider than, for example, the jazz bass in the Player series. I'm not trying to make direct comparisons here, by the way. This is just for illustration. However, it doesn't feel quite as wide as the standard Precision bass. So there's something a little bit in between there. Fret ends are all reasonably smooth. We have a C profile on the neck. Okay, so we can just make that one out there, and of course, as you'd expect, it gets wider towards the body. Now, the body itself is made from poplar, and it's a very traditional P-shape, precision shape body. Bolts on, of course, at the neck with the 4 bolts, as you'd expect. Or coming round to the side, we've got the contouring, which again is something that you would expect, and it's a nice addition to any of these bass guitars. Now, on the front, we have a fairly sort of low mass bridge. It's got the strings coming through from the back, and also you've got beside the string entry points, you've got the adjusters for the front to back movement on these roller bridge saddles. The bridge saddles are also independently adjustable either side for height as well, so you can intonate the guitar. Jack input socket around the side there, that looks pretty substantial. It's not cheap, it's a decent looking piece of kit there. One thing I do like about this is we have knurled metal rotary control knobs for the tone and for each of the volumes associated with each of these 2 pickups. So that's a nice touch. The Olympic white, off-white finish with a black pick guard, of course, this is very subjective. I mean, it does look nice. You can always swap these across if you want to get something a little bit different to customise it. That's a very cheap and easy customising option if you want to do that. Okay, this particular one is crafted in China. Some of them are made in Indonesia. Let's see what it sounds like. Here we go. Now, I'm going to start with the rotary control for tone in the clockwise position, which gives us more of a treble sound. By turning this control fully anti-clockwise, I'm isolating the pickup closest to the bridge, so we're only using this split pickup that's in the middle or closer to the neck. Here we go. Now we're going to turn the rotary control for tone all the way around anti-clockwise, still on the pickup in the centre or closest to the neck. Okay, let's switch off the front pickup and let's put the rear pickup on now, the one that's closest to the bridge. We'll start again with the rotary control for tone, clockwise for a more trebly sound. Bridge pickup, treble sound. Let's now turn the tone control all the way around anti-clockwise for a more bassy sound, still on the bridge pickup. We'll put both pickups on together now and we'll have the rotary tone control fully clockwise for a more treble sound. Both pickups together blended. Let's take the tone control all the way around anti-clockwise for a more bassy sound. Both pickups. What's the verdict? Well, it's a nice looking guitar. It has a sort of a nod to the jazz bass by having a slightly narrower nut width on the fingerboard and obviously the two pickups. There doesn't seem to me to be a great deal of variety or colour in the overall tonal variations, given that you've got these two distinct types of pickups. I would have expected more. Build quality overall is what you would expect. I mean, Squier guitars, they do vary slightly, to be fair, in my humble opinion. If you get a nice one, they are really nice. This particular one is pretty standard, pretty basic. It's, I would say, probably more suited to somebody who's an entry-level player, or perhaps for a more experienced player who wants just a backup guitar. But to have as a principal guitar, I don't think it's really got the variety of tone that you probably want. And I also don't think really that it adds a great deal. It's neither one thing nor the other. It's neither a precision nor a jazz bass, really. So overall, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's I think it's probably a reasonable guitar for somebody who wants an inexpensive starter that's fairly well finished and has got reasonably good hardware. Now, as always, I would request please that you consider subscribing. I really love growing this channel, and the only way to do that is to have more subscribers. It's free and I'd love to welcome you on board. So this is Michael with another Michael's Guitar Reviews. Please check out the other reviews on the channel, and as always I value and appreciate your constructive comments and feedback. In the meantime, happy playing. Bye for now.